class which I'm going to give you to you right today. Okay, right today we are going to give it to you. Okay, now look at my screen, everyone. Look at my screen. Everyone in my class. Okay, please do it. Go backside of your book. Both Gayatri, both. Everybody have taken a new notebook, right? Go backside of your notebook. Everybody go backside of your notebook. Turn backside of your notebook. Turn backside of your notebook. Turn backside. Okay. Now there you make a heading. Last page you make it at exceptions. Make a heading exceptions. Make a heading exceptions. Last page of your notebook. Okay. There you write Java. Big column you make it. Big column you make it. Selenium and reason. And reason. Everyone, newcomers, old comer, whoever it is, everyone in my class, go backside. Go backside of your notebook. Backside of your notebook and make a heading exceptions and write it. Java exception, Selenium exception, and reason. From now onwards, any exceptions comes, I will show you when we're running a program, any exceptions comes, you have to go and write it down here. You have to write it down here, reason. If Selenium, you have to write it down here, reason. So whatever exceptions come, you have to make a note, you have to tell the reasons. You have to keep writing the exceptions. Are you understanding? Okay. So whenever exceptions comes, I will tell you that time you have to keep filling this column. Everybody written? Everybody written? Super good. Next. Look at my screen. Next, turn the page. Next, turn the page. Now you write Java concepts. Java concepts used in Selenium. Okay. This is your Java concepts in Selenium. Okay. You leave this 2 pages. For this 1 page is enough. For this you leave 2 pages. 2 pages you use it. Everything in backside. Everything in backside. Whenever I keep telling you should go and keep writing in the backside. No anywhere in the middle or in the starting. Everything backside. Finish writing? Finish writing? Finish writing? Finished? Next. Now, leave some 3 pages for this. Make a heading, leave 2-3 pages for this session. Write a heading as interview questions. Interview questions. Okay, from now onwards, daily basis, depending on the concepts, I keep giving you the interview questions. Okay, and guys, every Friday we are going to discuss the interview questions. Okay, so no, not Friday, on Saturdays. On Saturdays. So what happened? I'm going to give you the interview question. In case if you don't know any answers, in case if you don't know answers, I don't want to waste my time on the weekdays. So we are going to discuss it on Saturday. Okay, every Saturdays, half an hour, you're going to ask me the questions. Whatever answers you don't know, I'll dictate. You can make a note of it. Interview questions. A column you make interview questions and start making down the questions. Start making down the question. What is automation? This questions, guys, whatever questions I'm going to give you on daily basis, right? Whatever questions I'm going to give you daily basis, right? If you study those questions, that is more than enough. That is more than enough in Selenium. Okay, daily basis, if you study, you'll definitely get your job. What is Selenium? Sorry, what is automation? Keep start writing in the next column. For this, you'll leave some 3 pages, 3 pages you leave, 3 to 4 pages you leave, and start writing. 3 pages enough. 3 pages you can write. Whoever it is, fresher experience for anyone it is enough. What is an automation? Why automation? Next, drawbacks. Start writing the questions quickly. Drawbacks of automation. Next, automation tools. What is Selenium? Why Selenium? Next, drawbacks of Selenium. Next, Selenium components. Okay. Make a note of. Done. Done. Okay. So do this. Write down these answers. Learn these questions and come. Okay. My old students. Okay, my old students, why automation is nothing but advantages of automation. Why and advantages both are same. Okay, so Guys, look at my screen. Okay, so you guys, my listen here, everybody listen here. My old students, that means whoever is attended my class from the day one, you guys can leave the class. Happy weekend, learn these questions and come. Monday we are going to start up with your, and from Monday you guys have classes for 2 hours. 7 o'clock sharp. I'm going to start the class. I will not wait for a minute. This your demo classes are over. Okay, I will not wait for a minute. Okay, so you have to be there in the class at 7 o'clock sharp, and there will be 2 hours of class, 7 to 9. 7 to 9, there will be 2 hours of classes. WhatsApp group documents, everything will be shared to you on Monday. Okay, the yes, tomorrow you don't have the class, but from next Saturday onwards, you'll have a class. From next Saturday onwards, we are going to start the class. Okay, so my weekday, I mean, the students you've attended from the day one. Bye, guys. Happy weekend. See you guys on Monday morning, 7 o'clock sharp. Okay, new joiners, stay back. We are going to have a revision. I'm going to teach you the revision. So, we are going to. I'm going to explain you the syllabus, everything. Okay, we're going to have a backup classes for you guys. Other people, thank you. Bye bye. Happy weekend. Let's catch up on Monday and let's continue. Now look at my screen, everyone. So, guys, my new joiners are there in the class. All my new joiners, whoever is joined today, yesterday, day before yesterday, everybody is there. Very good. Super. Now, guys, day one. Okay. So we four classes are over. I'm going to give you the brief introduction, okay, of this. So first day we spoke about Selenium content. Second day we spoke about Java concepts. What are the Java concepts required for Selenium? Third day we spoke about introduction to automation, and yesterday we spoke about introduction to Selenium. Okay, so let's see first one, Selenium content. What are the Selenium content? Let's discuss that. Okay, 1 minute. One second, where did I keep that? I'll just open. Yes, yes, yes. If you look at my content, Shivam, and if you look at Q Spider syllabus, I'm going to teach you the it's an intermediate. Correct. You're right. Why? What happened? Why did you get this doubt now? Yes, you're right. Whatever I've told, I will do that. Okay. 1 second. Hold on. Somewhere I've kept that introduction. Mm. Ah, everybody listen. Everybody listen. Okay. Guys, in Selenium, we have four chapters. In Selenium, we have four chapters. Okay. So, chapter one. If you want to, I'll give you this documents on Monday, guys. New joiners. Okay. Whoever is joined today, yesterday, or all, I'll give you this document. You can just go through it. Monday, I'll share you this document to you all. Just go through it. It's not required to write down. Monday, I'll give it to you. You can start writing down for it. Okay. No recordings. No recordings. Okay. Now, everybody look at my screen. Introduction to Selenium. Okay. So, revision of Java concepts, introduction to automation, what is automation, why automation, drawbacks of automation, types of automation tool, introduction to Selenium, what is Selenium, why Selenium, advantages of Selenium, drawback and automation tool. So till the 12th concepts we have completed, then we are going to revise those concepts today. Okay, just keep looking at the content. Just look at the content. Don't need to make a note of it because I'll share you this document on Monday. Okay, so Selenium components, Selenium architecture, how do you download, install, what are the softwares required, Selenium WebDriver architecture, methods of WebDriver, HTML, components of HTML, locators, XPath expressions, login scenarios, synchronization, waiting statements, web elements, and methods of web elements. Okay, this is what we are going to study as a part of your chapter 1. Clear? Understood? Okay, next. Coming to your chapter 2. Coming to your chapter 2. Chapter 2 is all about handling web elements. Chapter 2 is all about what? Handling web elements. So, what do you mean by web elements, guys? Elements which are present in the web page. Okay, the elements which are present in the web page is called as web elements. Okay, elements which are present in the web page are called as what? Web elements. Okay, so how do we handle this web elements? We are going to discuss. So how do you handle auto suggestions, drop downs? Okay, how do you handle mouse over, right click, double click, drag and drop? Okay, context menu, switching to frame, switching back from frame. Okay, scroll bar, screenshot, alert pop-ups, file upload. Okay, child browsers, notification, all these things we are going to discuss as a part of your chapter 2. Clear? Clear? Okay, next, chapter 3. Chapter 3, we are going to discuss about advanced concepts. Okay, we're going to discuss about the advanced concept. Okay, so what is that advanced concept we are going to discuss in chapter 3? So we are going to discuss about how do we data driven testing, how do you read the data from Excel sheet and property file, what is page object model, design pattern, and we are going to discuss about what? A TestNG tool. TestNG is a tool which has lot of advantages. Okay, so we can give priorities to the test cases, we can skip the test cases, we can generate a report, we can do sequential execution, we can do parallel execution. Okay, it has lot of advantages which we are going to study. Okay, so these are the what? Chapter 3. Okay, next. Chapter 4. When do you get salient exception? That you're going to study in chapter 3, page object model. You have to wait for next 15-20 days for that. Chapter 4. So here in chapter 4, we are going to talk about framework or the project. In this, we are going to discuss about what is Maven project. Okay, how do we add a dependency to Maven project? How do we add a plugins, project structures? How do we design the framework, implementation, execution, generation of report, GitHub and Jenkins. So at the end of your session, we are going to convert all your manual test cases into automation test scripts. We are going to push it, store it inside your GitHub, and we are going to execute it via Jenkins. And we are going to generate a report. Understood? Understood, everyone? Everyone is clear? Okay, so these are your selenium contents. Okay, now look at my screen. It's not at 7:30, it's at 7 o'clock. Okay, so your duration of your classes will be 35 days. Okay, your duration of your classes will be 35 days, and timings of your classes will be 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock a.m. 35 days, I'm going to finish your syllabus. Okay, and your classes will be 7:30 a.m. to 9 o'clock a.m. and your classes will be from Monday to Saturday. You don't have class on this Saturday. From next Saturday onwards, you'll have Monday to Saturday. Monday to Saturday, you'll have your classes. Okay, done. Next, section 3, you have to purchase the 100 pages notebook, and the PPT and documents, whatever I do in the class will be given to you in the class, and the programs and documents will be given, okay, from Monday. Okay, from Monday. Yes, this Saturday you guys have an off. Okay, this Saturday you guys have an off. From Monday I am going to next week onwards you'll be having. Are you understanding? Clear? Next, coming to the assignments. Coming to the assignments. So, guys, many of you are working people in my class. Correct, right? You will not get sufficient time. Okay, you will not get sufficient time to work on it. So everything we are going to do it in the class. Everything we are going to do it in the class. Okay, I'll give you time for you to prepare, revise, learn everything we are going to do that. I just want you to concentrate for 2 hours and we are going to do everything in the class. Okay, everybody's clear? Everyone is clear? Okay, next. Section 5. What will I learn end of my classes? What will I learn at the end of my classes? Okay. You'll make sure you'll be very good in hands-on experience in writing expert expression, locators, waiting statements, handling the web elements in the web page. Okay. And you'll be learning the tools called Apache Poi, Jenkins, GitHub, Maven, AutoIT, and TestNG. These are tools which you'll be learning throughout your classes. Okay, next. I'll give you the interview questions on daily basis. Okay, there will be a project. There will be projects taught for you from the scratch, from the designing of the project, implementation, execution, reports, sample resumes will be given at the end of the class. Next, mock will be there and interviews will be given for both freshers and experienced. Interviews will be given. Okay, so this is all about what you're going to learn throughout your classes. Clear? Clear? Next, who are eligible to attend my classes? Okay, who are eligible to attend my classes? Okay, first thing, manual testing should be completed or manual should be ongoing. Manual testing should be completed or manual testing should be ongoing. Okay, so test cases should be completed. Next, Java should be completed or Java should be ongoing till hoops. Java concept should be ongoing till hoops. Okay, so this if you know, then you're eligible to attend the classes. Else, no, you're not eligible to take up the Selenium. Java should be completed till hoops and manual testing should be completed till test cases concept. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Okay, section 7. Guys, it's my duty, it's my work to make the subject very easy. Okay, to make the subject very easy and make you guys very easy about the subject. I'll give you the interview questions on daily basis. I'll make sure I'll also keep preparing for you an interview on daily basis, how questions you have to answer, everything in detail. Okay, what I'm expecting from you all is, what is the expectation from you guys is, I want you guys to be regular to the classes. You should be regular to the classes for next 35 days. So I'm going to wind up your classes by 25th of December. 25th of your December, your classes will be wind up. Okay. I want you to follow whatever I teach and practice on the day and day basis. Since it is a login, since it is an online classes, if I ask you to listen, you should be listening. If I ask you to write, you should be writing. When I ask you to execute, you should be executing. Okay. And you have to sit in front of your computer, and I will not even see, I keep seeing people joining with your own time. From Monday onwards, no, you have to be there in a class by 7 o'clock sharp. If you join the class at 7:15 also, it's a waste, because I would have explained what we are going to study, that concept. Okay, you're going to lose that. Okay, if you join at 7:10, 7:15 also, you don't understand that concept, it's waste. So you have to be on time and you have to understand. Are you understanding? So this is all about the Selenium content. Sharda, please concentrate in this class. You're not, framework and project I explained you and you're sleeping, I guess. Please concentrate when I'm teaching in the class. Okay, everybody understood the syllabus of the Selenium? Everybody's clear? Okay. So, guys, next we discuss about the Java concepts. What is required for Selenium? Okay, now everybody look at my screen. So, what are the Java concepts you guys should be aware of? Okay, I'm not talking about any advanced Selenium class here. Advanced Selenium class, who should attend, who should be able to take it, all these things we are going to discuss it later after Selenium class. Without attending Selenium, you cannot attend advanced Selenium. Okay, so not, this is not a right time to talk about advanced Selenium. Once after Selenium is completed, then I'll speak about advanced Selenium classes. This is not a right time. Okay, now look at the screen. So what are the Java concepts required for Selenium? Java concepts is nothing but, you guys should be aware of class and members. Class and members of class. Okay, class and members of class. So you guys should be class and members of class, and you guys should be understanding about what is variables and types. Next, methods and types, constructors. What is method overloading, method overriding, constructor overriding, everything you guys should be aware of. Next, you guys should be aware of loop statements, loops. Then you guys should be aware of arrays. Conditional statement is not required, because in Selenium we have a concept called assertions for looping state. I mean, for verification, conditional statements is not required for us. Next, coming to oops, you guys should be aware of inheritance. Okay. Next, you guys should be you should be aware of polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation, encapsulation. Next, you guys should be aware of typecasting. You guys should be aware of access specifiers. Okay, in collections, you guys should be aware of list and set and exception handling. Okay, so these are the concepts what is required for us. Okay, these are the concepts what is required for us to learn the Selenium. Understood what are the Java concepts which is required to learn your Selenium classes? Everybody understood what are the things which we are aware of to learn this? Okay, so these are the Java concepts you guys should be aware of. Mom, hoops is ongoing, or hoops is ongoing. Another 2 weeks, they're going to wind up the hoops. You can attend the class still. Okay, mom, hoops is ongoing, but they're going to wind up this hoops concept another 2 days. Another 2 weeks. Still, you can attend the classes. Okay, if you don't know the Java, no, you're not eligible to attend the classes. Understanding? Understanding. Okay. Mm. Next, we started talking about introduction to automation. We spoke about what? The next day, that is the third day of the class. Everybody understood the first day, second day, what we did? Everybody understood first day, second day, what we did in the class. Okay. Third day, we spoke about introduction to automation. I'll give you all these documents on Monday, guys. Not to worry. Just have a look at it. I'm going to give you all these documents. Okay, I'll share you with you on Monday. Huh. So next we spoke about what? Introduction to automation. Just go through it. Okay, it's not required to make a note on anything. I'll share you the document. You can make a note on later. So we understood what is automation. What is automation? The process of converting any manual test cases into automation test scripts using programming or scripting language is called as automation. Understood what is automation? The process of converting any manual test cases into automation test scripts. Okay, yes, this is called as automation. Okay, everybody understood? Okay, now let's discuss about what is difference between programming language and scripting language. So, programming language is a language basically which is used to develop your application. Okay, any applications which is used to develop the application, we use what? Programming language. Like that, for that we have Java, Python, C Sharp, or C, or any language, okay, which is used to develop an application. We call it as programming language. Scripting language, it is used to validate the developed applications. It is used to validate what? The developed applications. Okay, so example like PHP, JavaScript, Perl. Okay, these are used for what? Developing the application. Means it's used to validate. For example, when you enter username and password, when you click on login, whether it is going to right page or not, for the validation purpose, we use the scripting language. Okay, it is slow in execution. Why it is slow in execution? Because it is line by line. Correct, right? In Java, you have seen the execution is line by line. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, and it is line by line execution. But in the scripting language, the execution is very fast. The execution is very fast in the scripting language. Okay, so here in Java, we check the syntax very strictly. Okay, we check the syntax very strictly. But here, we don't check the syntax strictly. We don't check the syntax strictly. Are you understanding? Done. So this is difference between scripting language and this one. Advantages of automation. So guys, what are the advantages of automation? Why we are doing automation? Okay, because it is a time saving. It's a time saving. Less resources. We wanted less resources. Accuracy in results. Accuracy in results. Okay, reusability of the code, and we can avoid the repetition. We can avoid the repetition. Reduces the cost of the project. Okay, because it's a free tool, correct? Right? This reduces the cost of the project. So, are you understanding that what the advantages of automation? Why not manual testing? Why automations? Are you understanding? Okay, next. What are the drawbacks of automation? Drawbacks of automation. So, audio video related test cases we cannot automate. OTP, that is one time password, you cannot automate. CAPTCHA, you cannot automate. I am not a robot, you cannot automate. Okay, next, your barcode, fingerprints. Okay, next, thumbprints, QR code, embedded related, printer related. Embedded means what? It's a combination of hardware plus software. Okay, this one what? Embedded means what? It's a combination of hardware and software. So, printer related test cases, all these things we cannot automate using you can automate all these things. You cannot automate. Understood? Understanding? Then next, when do you start up with automation? When do you start up with automation? When regression test cases are ready. Okay, when regression test cases are ready, when resources are ready, whenever we have long-term project should be long-term. Whenever we have more number of repetitive tasks. Okay, next, when the build is stable, when we have more number of regression test cases, then we are going to start up with automation. Clear? When do you start up with automation? Okay, next. What are the different types of automation tools we have? We have two types of automation tools. One is functional automation tool and one more is non-functional automation tool. One is functional and one more is non-functional automation tool. So first of all, what is this functional automation tool? To automate functional related integration system related test cases, we go with functional automation tool, that is Selenium, QTP, Venium, SOAP UI, Rest Assured, Test Complete. All these are what? Functional automation tool. All these are what? Functional automation tool. Next, non-functional automation tool. To automate non-functional related test cases such as performance related test cases, we go with non-functional automation tool. That such as JMeter, NewLoad, HapLoad, LoadRunner. Okay, so these are the tools which we are going to study about non-functional automation tools. Okay, so this is what we studied about introduction to automation. Everybody understood? Okay, super. Next, that is yesterday. Yesterday, we started with introduction to selenium. We started with what? Introduction to selenium. Don't worry about this document. Document will be given to you guys on Monday. I'll share you this document. Mm. Look at you guys. So yesterday we started with introduction to Selenium. Okay. So from Monday onwards, we are going to download theory. Only theory we have discussed till now. Monday we are going to see the Selenium architecture. We are going to see what are the softwares required, and we are going to execute your programs from Monday onwards. And Monday onwards, your classes will be 2 hours, 7 to 9. All these days I've taken only 1 hour classes. Okay, so you have not missed any of the concepts. You're good to continue for your next classes. Okay, now look at this. What is Selenium? What is Selenium? Selenium is a free and open source web application test automation tool. Okay, what is Selenium? Selenium is a free open source web application test automation tool. So what is a free? Free means no need to pay. Open source means what? You can view the source code. You can view the source code. You can download the source code and you can modify the source code. Web application means what? Any web application we can launch it via browser by entering the URL. Example like Facebook, Flipkart, Amazon, any applications are called as web application. What is test automation? Automating the application without using any manual interventions. Automating the application without using any manual interventions is called as test automation. Is called as what? Test automation. Next, tool means what? Tool is nothing but it is a software. Tool means what? Tool means nothing but it is a software. Understood everyone? Everybody understood? What is Selenium? Next. Why selenium or advantages of selenium? Okay, why selenium or advantages of selenium? Okay, so guys, selenium is a free tool. Selenium is a free tool. Don't need to pay, no pay. Okay, so since we are not paying, what's an advantage? The cost of my project will be reduced because I'm not paying. Correct, right? Next, open source. You can see the source code, you can download the source code, and also what? We can modify the source code. You can modify the source code. Customization means what? We are going to integrate Selenium with third party tools. Okay, so don't need to pay for it. That's the meaning of integration. That is called as customization. Okay, now it's a platform independent tool. What do you mean by platform independent? So we can, excuse me, we can install the Selenium on any of the operating system and we can use it. Okay, so advantage for me is don't need to pay for the license. We can install it, we can use it. So don't need to pay for the license. Okay, that's the meaning of platform independent. It supports multiple programming languages such as Java, Python, C Sharp, Ruby, Perl, R, Dot, okay, Objective C. So like this, it supports what? Multiple programming language. So using this, so which is a programming language which we are going to study? Which is a programming language that we are going to study? Java. Java. So everybody know this is a Java is a programming language which we are going to study next. Selenium supports multiple browsers. Okay, Selenium supports multiple browsers. Okay, so Chrome, Firefox, Opera, IE, Safari, Edge, Android. In Android we have Chrome, iOS, Safari. Okay, So these are the browsers which are supported by the Selenium. Okay, next, what are the drawbacks of Selenium? Okay, what are the drawbacks of Selenium, guys? It supports only web applications. It does not support any other application. Okay, it supports only web application. Person should have knowledge on any one programming language. You should be aware of any one programming language. Next, audio video related test cases we cannot automate. Next, OTP, that is one time password, OTP related test cases we cannot automate. Images we cannot automate. Next, CAPTCHA, I am not a robot, barcodes, okay, fingerprints, QR code, embedded related test cases. All these things you cannot automate using Selenium tool. Understood? What are the drawbacks of Selenium? What and all you cannot automate using Selenium? Yes, understood what and all you cannot automate using Selenium? Next comes to the Selenium components or flavors of Selenium. Guys, in Selenium, we have different flavors. Okay, that means when Selenium came into the market, first they introduced the version called as Selenium Core. First, they introduced the version called as Selenium Core. This got failed into the market because of some drawbacks. Later, after few years, they introduced a tool called Selenium IDE. They introduced a tool called Selenium IDE. That's IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So this was something like a record and replay tool. It was not supporting other browsers except Chrome and this one, Chrome and Firefox. It was just a plugin. Okay, it was just a plugin. It was not supporting any of the browsers. So verification, and you should learn a tool, a language called Selenium. Okay, so again it also got failed in the market. Later, after some times, they introduced Selenium RC called remote control. So RC also failed in the market because we were able to automate only the language based on JavaScript. Okay, the applications which are developed using JavaScript only we can automate. Other application we were not able to automate. So what happened? This also got failed inside the market. Later, they took some time. They came up with the version that is called as Selenium WebDriver in the year 2008 by the person called Jason. Was able to overcome all the drawbacks. Was able to overcome all the drawbacks. Okay, was able to overcome all drawbacks. So throughout your Selenium classes, we are going to learn the subject called as what? Selenium WebDriver. I guess you guys would have heard of it. You guys would have heard of it, correct? WebDriver. So this is a flavor of Selenium. Okay, people will call Selenium or Selenium WebDriver. It's a flavor of Selenium which we are going to study. Okay, next. APM. APM is a tool which is used to automate both your Android and iOS devices. Okay, it's a tool which is used to automate your both your Android and mobile applications which is present in your Android and iOS devices. Next, we have Venium, which is used to automate Windows-based applications. Which is used to automate Windows-based applications. Okay, next. Selendroid, which is used to automate only Android-based applications. Selenium Grid, that is a tool which is used to perform your compatibility testing. For testing your compatibility, use this Selenium Grid. Okay, so this is all about your flavors. Out of this, we will be studying about Selenium WebDriver throughout our classes. So this is what we have completed from past 4 days. Okay. So I hope all the newcomers, I've given you the backup classes, repetition classes for you all. And also, I'm going to share you this documents with you guys on Monday. So the classes will be from Monday to Saturday, and you will not have class on this Saturday. Okay. Next Saturday onwards, you'll be having the classes. Okay. So newcomers who joined it today, or whichever the things, everybody understood, everybody's clear. Okay, everybody's clear. Okay, super good. Okay, so from Monday onwards, sit in front of your computer. So we are going to download and install the required softwares in the class, and we are going to start writing the script. And you have to be on time, guys, because I've seen many people joining at 7:45, 8 o'clock, 8:15. Please don't do that. You have to be on time. Please join the class on time. We're going to take your classes from 2 hours from Monday. That is from 7 to 9 o'clock. Everybody's clear? Everybody's clear?